for finally Parliament resume after the long break. The indefinite adjournment from the Speaker of Parliament and an attempt by Majority Leader Afenyo Makin to recall Parliament, but all his efforts could not succeed. No, finally the Speaker of Parliament has decided to release Parliament, and they've decided to come out and then work. Now I was for enra oshe tension a course so Parliament na enye tension ketwa, especially NDC MPs. So they were really trolling the MPP MPs. Or more especially they lost their seats na enyasem ketwa. Things that they didn't have it easy at all. Parliament more na say a 70 brain. Now one particular person and now Ominisani Yepa Alexander Afenyo Makin, the Majority Leader Obekaya. Some time ago, before indefinite suspension, Bano, one NDC for Enya Akasa Omutrimu, Enya Semketwa, a brass speaker need declare 4 seats vacant, or the assembly court, Emonis or money no and kind say it was a for Enya Semketwana, and rather, a year Parliament House, and your Afenyo Makin and a Speaker of Parliament, so SISO clash bill. Now, clash no more clash, and the Speaker, Honorable Alban Sumana. Kingsford Bagbin, Aba Bontain, Aba Orcas, and this is able to just say, and go for be egg can, and as a year, Afenyo Makin Eka say, or no speaker no aired in adjourning Parliament indefinitely, or say, those who think he aired in adjourning Parliament indefinitely should be taken to school, or says Uncle Fono, if they come out and say something like that, they say, school no more call and ABRD no omensian ye, and I said was sometimes to CMP no fee. As I say, he never aired in adjourning Parliament indefinitely. He did it for the good of Parliament. He did it for the good of everybody, because we're getting closer to elections now. On one more in our parliamentarians, one way or the other, most of them were standing against. He wanted to give them the opportunity to reconcile and as I relate with their constituents before the December 7th elections. Now, I see Onukra, what he did know. Na MPP phone him say, oh yeah, Eddie Abom, and then Ocean course so in the just ended elections. I almost say most of the MPP parliamentary seats has been lost. And yeah, as much as I know the Afenyo Makin tried to retaliate with the Speaker of Parliament, but that's how it ended so quickly. You ever share video no? Now senior the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Alban Bagbin, just say MPP for no afa NT.
Those who believe that I erred in my ruling may need to be taken to school. I'm not sure they read the ruling very well. And that ruling actually worked in their favor. Honorable Majority Leader, it actually worked in your favor. And for you to come here and try to impede on that ruling, please, I really was surprised that you raised the issue that you put across. It's not correct. Please.
It will don't intend the temperature. Mr. Speaker, I never raised this matter. Honorable Rashid.
I'm not saying you raised the matter. I've not said that.
Mr. Speaker,
but you gave an example that I told you. I'm sure you are talking about maybe in private.
No, Mr. Speaker,
sometimes the speaker errs.
Mr. Speaker, not on this occasion. It was not related to this. Mr. Speaker, it's not related to this. Mr. Speaker, today is the first day. Don't mind them. They are provoking you. Don't mind them. It is not like, Mr. Speaker, don't mind them. Don't be provoked. Mr. Speaker, be a very happy man. I beg you. I don't want them.
Don't worry, I will never be provoked.
Mr. Speaker,
but okay. the public, they are listening to us.
Mr. Speaker, I didn't relate it.
You know,
I beg you.
And the public will be misled. I gave about 3 reasons. And I'm sure you didn't avert your mind to the 3rd reason. For the reason why I adjourned, actually not suspend, I adjourned the meeting indefinitely. And I listened to some of you debate this matter on air. And I thought you should have been commending me for adjourning it, but you were rather condemning me for doing so. It saddened me, but I understand the arena we are in. And so I've taken it cool in my stride. As we go along, we will have to deepen the orientation and training of members of parliament so that we don't get the public being confused by you who are seen as leaders, you who are seen who should know better, rather misleading them.
So we all heard what went on in parliament. About the speaker was even trying to help them. And according to the speaker, he was indeed trying to help them. Now see, those who believe I erred in my ruling and may need to be taken to school, I'm not sure they read the ruling very well. And that ruling worked in their favor. Honorable Majority Leader, it actually worked in your favor. For you to come here and try to impound that ruling, I was truly surprised. The public is listening to us and could be misled. I gave about 3 reasons for my decision, and I am sure you did not pay attention to the 3rd reason why I adjourned the meeting indefinitely. I listened to some of you debate this matter on air, and I thought you should have been commending me for adjourning it, but instead you were condemning me. It saddened me, but I understand the arena we are in, so I've taken it in my stride. The speaker also emphasized the need for further training for MPs to enhance their understanding of parliamentary procedures. As we go along, we will have to deepen the orientation and training of members of parliament so that the public does not become confused by you, the leaders who should know better, but instead end up misleading them. So this is coming from the Honorable Speaker of Parliament. Or say, when we say akakra, the MPs needs more orientation, because sometimes some of the things they do or some of their actions depicts that they don't understand parliamentary procedures. They don't understand it at all. So all can say when who say and when he pay here say member of parliament will get more orientation. They will be oriented. Say the mayor so or the ruling be to Jana say any speaker of parliament not the ruling be to Jana or more as MPs now Ghanaians and as a me any will will not rather end up misleading us and now misleading the general public. The Speaker of Parliament had a clash between himself and Alexander Afenyomarkin, the majority leader. Of course, yesterday was not easy for majority MPs. The trolling was here for the media had to engage with 1 or 2 of them, and Osha, in fact, some are okay, said they've lost their seat, like Madame Eslousu, but I'll say Obefanesa, she can't force it. That is the will of the people, and in democracy, the will of the people always stands. If the consequence feel that they don't want her to be their member of parliament again, why should she contend it? Why should she come up and then do something against it? Oh yes, and some of the MPs name for Echere or Madrid. Some people even asked Alexander Afenyomarkin over his statement some months ago, and not long ago, when he said he would never sit on the minority seat. He said as at that time he was a majority leader and it was wrong for him to sit on the minority seat. But this time around, if they choose him to be the minority leader, why not? Because it is right. They are following due process. He has no problem with that. This is quite interesting. These are some of the happenings in parliament. For our comments, it will give me our comment section. That means and